For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 21 of Season 4 here in the Career Mode RTG. Today we end the Premier League season. We have Spurs, who currently sits second in the first game. Then we have West Ham, who currently sits sixth in the second. And a number of the teams around us, including Spurs and West Ham, have 3 games to play. I've no idea how the top 4 race is going to end, or even how the title race may end, with Spurs having a game in hand on Man United, being 3 points behind and having better goal difference. All we can concentrate on is our own results and hope that at the end of the season, we're in the top 4. We'll have to wait and see how things go. The form I've been in is so up and down. The form of the teams around us has been so up and down. We've no idea what's going to happen. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series or any future series on the channel. For now, hold your breath. In we go. Tottenham. Loftus-Cheek. Lozano came short. Loftus-Cheek has gone again, but it's Navarrete that the ball is found. And Loftus-Cheek's in behind. Oh my word, what an awful finish. Should I have squared that? I think Navarrete made the run for the 1-2, didn't he? I could have perhaps played it across, although whether the defender on the far side, I think it's actually Nathaniel Klein they've got a right back. Whether Klein would have gotten there or not is unsure. Oh, good header by Davinson Sanchez. Please chest that down. He's done well there, Navarrete. Oh, he's been fouled maybe. No foul given. Right. Oh, geez, the ball is pinballing about right now. Positive start from us though. Navarrete, gets tackled unfortunately. 5 minutes in. Well, by this point in 2 of the previous 3 games, we were already 1-0 down. So things going quite well so far in this one, judging by our previous form. It's a free kick to me as well. We'll look to just slow things down and go again. Lozano back there to Periodically. This is great football. And what a ball from Mikel Antonio. Navarrete, great save by Lloris. 2 really good opportunities to take the lead in the opening 10 minutes for us here. That ball from Antonio was out of this world. Absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, we're still at 0-0. Tottenham in real life, as I record this, have just battered Millwall by 6 goals to 0 at White Hart Lane in the FA Cup. I'm hoping to avoid a similar scoreline in this one, although I guess it was the home team that won 6-0. So I guess if the home team here could win 6-0, then I'll be absolutely thrilled. But I don't quite think that's going to happen. Antonio again with a really nice ball, but Nathaniel Klein cuts it out. It's good football this. Please hold him off. Paredes has done well, and he's slotted in Lozano. I'm have to hit this early, I think. No, we've been able to get some... to close the distance on the keeper, but unfortunately Lloris makes a good save. I should be 1-0 up in this. I've had enough chances to put the game to bed. I just haven't been able to take them, unfortunately. That's smacked away. Anywhere will do for Kevin Wimmer. Can we get ourselves in front before half-time? I would very much like to do so, but I need to have possession of the football to do that. And right now I don't, because I've given it away needlessly. Dele Alli. Down the line to Danny Rose. Can pull it back and has done. Win that header, please. Gibbs heads away. We'll reach Danny Rose again. He's kept it in well. Tottenham looking to get themselves in front at the end of the half. A half where they really should be at least 1-0 down. But please win that, Davinson. Oh, he's so good in the air, Davinson Sanchez. Absolutely rock solid at the back for us this season. Holding out the higher rated Elliot Bennett for that first team spot purely because of his physicality. He's 77 rated and Elliot Bennett is now 80 rated. But Davinson Sanchez is an absolute rock at the back. Hopefully he can continue to be so in the second half. And maybe at the other end I'll actually start to put my chances away. Rose. Oh, what a cross. Why did Harry Kane give up on that? Surely he could have gotten there. Wow, that's a let-off for me. Harry Kane gave up on it when it was only a yard in front of him. Surely he could have got to that. He's not the fastest Harry Kane, but that wasn't exactly miles away from him. Greco on the run here. Nice little fake Rabona. We'll pull it back to Loftus-Cheek. Look for Lozano's onside here. Lozano! Oh, that's a beautiful finesse finish. We lead against Tottenham. This could be huge for our top 4 fight. Greco doing the work down the left. Lozano on his own now. Thought he was potentially offside, but I think it was Wimmer and Danny Rose sat deep. And that finesse finish, that's top class. Into the top corner. We're 1-0 up.
It's going to be tight, this one.
Well, not only do we play Tottenham and West Ham, Tottenham are playing us and Everton. So quite literally all of the sides at the top are playing each other in this top four race. We're all playing each other in the final two games. you couldn't have scripted it really, that with the fixture list the way it was, that all of those teams would be in with a chance of top 4 football at the end of the season. Everton are right there. We face West Ham, who are just behind Everton. And so far, this win against Tottenham might guarantee us top 4 football, even without playing that game against West Ham. We just have to hold on to this 1-0 lead and hope that other results go our way. And after we had barely any luck yesterday whatsoever, today, everything might be falling in our favour. Oh, it's nicely out wide to Eric Lamela, who's in the box on his favoured left foot, trying to stop him from shooting. He's worked it to... Oh, no! Just couldn't cope with the quick feet. The little 1-2 in the box between between Harry Kane and Dyer. Man United equalise against West Brom. They're top of the table and they were losing at the Hawthorns until this late 85th minute stage. That's surprising. So Tottenham really do need a second goal here now that Man United have pulled a point back. Although they do still have games in hand, Tottenham. Who's that a free kick to? I've no idea. It's Tottenham. I would very much like to get a late winner here if we possibly can. Although I don't want to commit too many bodies forward and then get caught on the counter and end up losing it. Because a point here is better than none. But obviously, 3 is better than 1. Lol, I'm starting to rhyme now and everything. Got that into Benya. Oh, I was so tempted to shoot. Soro will get it back to Benya. Now we can shoot. Good block by Walker. Maybe I should have played that round the corner to Antonio, who was arriving at pace. I don't really fancy Antonio's finishing, to be fair. He's worked that nicely into Lozano, though. And Trippier will work this inside, looking for Soro, who can spin the defender and win it for us with the last kick of the game. Joel Asoro has done not much for us all season as Lozano has run things up top. But that might be the most important goal of the entire league season, to give us a win at home against Tottenham with what surely was very nearly the last touch of the game. That's massive. You cannot underestimate how big those 3 points will be in the grand scheme of things. We did dominate the game chance creation wise. Whilst Tottenham had a lot of possession, they didn't create much. Man United only draw. Liverpool win against Newcastle. That's probably them safe at the bottom of the table. Everton beat Crystal Palace by 2-1. That really is a huge 3 points. And that may have actually won Manchester United the title as well this early on. It hasn't, because we could still catch them and Tottenham still have games in hand. Alright, Chelsea still got 2 games in hand as well. They didn't play yet. Let's advance as far as the final weekday, and then we'll see, or we'll assess the table there as we head into the final game. It's still so close. Right then, it's game day. Sunday, May 26th, the final game of the season. We sit 4th. And crucially, and to be fair, very, very importantly, 3 points clear of anybody else below us with a vastly superior goal difference. Everton are the only team that can catch us mathematically, and our goal difference is plus 10 over Everton. So that is us pretty much, unless I lose 5-0 and Everton win 5-0, that's us qualified for Champions League football next season. We could, however, if we beat West Ham, Spurs, Chelsea and Manchester United all lose, we could win the title. I highly doubt it will happen, but any of the top 4 on the final day could win the league title. Chelsea and Spurs are both locked there on 69 points, with Manchester United on 70. It's a very low-scoring points season throughout the entirety of the league. I mean, if you look at the bottom, they say normally the 40-point mark would keep you safe, but, I mean, 37 could be enough for West Brom this season. Burnley finally won another game. They've won 2 of their 37 now. Ridiculous. They're on 23 points and relegated. Sunderland on 29 points and relegated. Swansea on 34. And West Brom on 37. Villa safe on 38. And West Brom have a +5 goal difference advantage on Swansea City. So you'd like to say that they're safe as well, although never take anything for granted. But for a team to potentially win the title with just 70 points is extremely low scoring. It's been a very even season across the board. If you've got Leicester down there in 9th, who've lost the same amount of games as the team that are top. That's how tight the whole league season has been this year. It's actually been quite ridiculous. But any number of 4 teams could win the league title as we head into the final game. We're guaranteed Champions League football, I'd like to say. So Everything is on the line now. Win against West Ham. You never know what might happen. Nice tackle. Paredes through there into Navarrete. Lozano could make the run. I'm actually going to go back to Loftus-Cheek here. And then there's space out wide for Kieran Trippier to push forward. And I wish Lozano had committed into the box. I really wanted to play an early cross there. Whip the ball in towards the back post, but it's cleared away. Gibbs. Paredes. Do I go to Lozano? Go on then. Oh, that's not Lozano. That's Antonio. Through that gap, though. Nicely into Navarrete. Spins well. Lino Navarrete. Great save by Adrian. Navarrete is turning into one hell of a player for us. He's pushing 90 rated now. Corner comes in. Up goes Lozano. Adrian denies us again. Like we say, a win could be enough for the league title. So I'm going to go for the win. Although I don't see Tottenham, Chelsea and Manchester United losing. Spurs, of course, have got Everton, as we saw in the previous game. So it's not going to be easy for them. I don't know who Chelsea and Manchester United have. If they have each other, then we definitely won't win the title, because one of them two will. But Greco could get that through there, but can't, unfortunately. And half an hour in, we stay at 0-0 for now. It doesn't matter if we don't win. If we don't win, we can't win the title. But we'll have to wait and see. If we can sneak a one-goal lead, because our goal difference is vastly superior to anyone else around us, we might find ourselves winning the title in our first year in the Premier League. Trying to slow West Ham down here, near the end of the first half. Neither side really dominating so far. A what across that is from Emre Can, and Davinson Sanchez does just enough against Andy Carroll to get that away. Corner to come in from Andre Ayew. Oh God, he's put a lot on that, and it's going to drop here to Obiang in the box. Don't foul him, but also don't let him shoot. Antonio does well to steal it off him. It drops to Payet, who buries it in the top corner. It's going to be 1-0 West Ham at half-time. We put a good block in on the first effort, but unfortunately it drops. We got put a good tackle in, but Antonio just scoops the ball straight to Payet there with his second touch. And he smacks it in the top corner. It's a great finish. Not really too much I could have done about that. Unfortunately, 1-0 West Ham at the break. At half-time, Chelsea lead Southampton by a goal to 0. Manchester United are drawing 1-1 against Palace, and Spurs are 2-0 up against Middlesbrough. Now, I can't remember what the goal difference was between Chelsea and Spurs. I can't even remember who was above who. Was it Man United, Chelsea, Spurs, or was it Man United, Spurs, Chelsea? I can't remember. My memory's so bad. But if Man United draw and Chelsea and Spurs both win, it will be one of Chelsea or Spurs that win the title. And Manchester United will have to settle for third place. It could go either way. I wish my memory wasn't so bad because of the ME and I could actually remember what happened 5 minutes ago. But one of, at this particular moment in time, either Chelsea or Spurs are winning the Premier League at half-time with 45 minutes to go for Man United to turn it round at home against Crystal Palace. Kouyaté down the line to Andre Ayew, who's up top on his own here at present. He's got people arriving. Defender's fallen over there, and he's gotten it into Andy Carroll, who gets it back to Ayew. Davinson Sanchez. What an interception that was. West Ham very nearly making it 2-0 there. I got put on the back foot as the defender fell on his backside, trying to deal with the run of Andre Ayew. And thankfully, the other centre-back stepped up to the plate. Ruben Loftus-Cheek away on the counter-attack here. Not the fastest, but neither is Sekou Kouyaté, but clearly he's fast enough to close me down. Nice ball into Greco there, though, but he decided not to take a touch for a reason that is unbeknownst to me. Goal for Chelsea, 2-0 now against Southampton. They're now matching Tottenham's, well, what was Tottenham's score. I don't even know whether the Tottenham score is still the same. Here's Michail Antonio against his former team, kicks it straight at Adrian, and the keeper stops us from scoring. So with 15 minutes to go, I've not had an update, at least I can't remember there being an update from the Manchester United game, so presumably they're still drawing 1-1 against Crystal Palace. And Chelsea now 2-0 up. Not had any other updates from the Tottenham game either, so presumably they're still 2-0 up. Here's Rashford on for West Ham now. We were potentially interested in him in the January window because of the just sheer number of strikers Man United signed. But he went to West Ham for £28 million, and now he's on against us. Navarrete with good footwork there, and I'll look for the ball through, and it might reach Antonio. It has, but my God, he just cannot finish to save his life, Michail Antonio. It's the one thing missing from his game. He's quick, he's strong, he's got great passing and great dribbling, but he just can't shoot to save his life. 2 minutes added on, at the end of our Premier League season. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to get a defeat in our last game in the Premier League this year, unless something drastic happens. But West Ham have taken so much time up with this move, we're not going to get the chance. So it is going to be a 1-0 defeat for us on the final day, unfortunately, which means that goal off the bench from Joel Asoro in the last game against Tottenham was the biggest goal, as we mentioned it could be, the biggest goal of the entire season. Liverpool win 2-1 against Sunderland. Man United do draw. Spurs won 5-1 against Middlesbrough and Chelsea won 2-0. So Man United were top heading into the final day, could only draw against Palace. They lose the league title on the final day. We finish 4th and Chelsea win the league on goal difference by +2 against Spurs. So despite Tottenham's big 5-1 win, it's Chelsea that win the league by 2 goals. Not 2 points, 2 goals. They're Man United in 3rd, 1 point behind them both after being top with a game to play. We're in 4th. West Ham catch us up to go within a point of us and finish 5th and qualify for Europa League football. Arsenal, who were there with a shout of catching... No, it was Everton, wasn't it, that was within a shout of catching us. They draw and finish 6th. Arsenal draw and finish 7th on 64. So it's Arsenal that finished... Oh, Man City actually recovered to finish 8th. Liverpool in the end finished 12th. Burnley relegated, Sunderland relegated. As we expected, Swansea get relegated as well, finishing on 37 points. So they did get a win on the final day, but West Brom also got a victory and jumped from 17th to 16th. And it's Villa that finished 17th, but stay up by a single point. A low-scoring season, but one that sees Chelsea victorious in the Premier League. We will have a season roundup, as we always tend to do at the end. At the end of the season tomorrow. £107.5 million added to the club's bank balance for finishing 4th in the Premier League. The club have made almost £170 million profit this season. That is unbelievable. We'll have a closer look at everything in the season roundup tomorrow. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed this series so far, and subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on next season, where we will be hopefully qualifying for the Champions League via the 4th qualification round. And fingers crossed we can have another good solid season. I'll see you next time.